Hey y'all, didn't even realize that I didn't add myself to the stream yet. I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. Happy hump day to those of you hanging out. I figured I'd pop in really quick and say hello to everybody, check on everybody, see how y'all are doing. Let's go.
You're beautiful but unsatisfied since day one. You were getting teased and it scarred you when you were young. Now you're getting older and you've been on the grind. Your paper off the scale so you feel like it's time. So you got a nose job, that's the primary thing. People teased you as a kid and for some reason you hit. Always into high fashion, girl, you heavy like lead. Liposuction out your shell like a chicken and egg. Feeling confident but now you're becoming obsessed. First your nose, then your weight, now your butt and your breast. It's a vanity fair, cosmetic overdose. Fiending for a next operation like it was dope. Now you feel the need to skin pill, your skin's no good. But if those around you were real, they'll tell you the truth. Just because you spending thousands, that don't make it alright. Had one problem, now it's many going under the knife. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on. Vanity Fair, yeah. Changing one or two things, cool girl, do you? Do you wanna be beautiful and look like you? Or do you wanna look like someone you saw in a magazine, a video, but not in the raw? I like nice shaped bodies, bikinis Brazilian, but too much of anything just isn't appealing. Some people spend a lifetime, even a million. No grace like those unhappy when chilling. A girl with a big butt, big lips, small hips is what we all love to see, and men dream about this. There is nothing wrong with getting something broken fixed. Some women get a breast job cause cancer assists. Some women want to please their man and insist. And a woman really loves you if she wants to do this. But abuse ain't the same as intention was cared. So be careful of the drug called the Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, faceline, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, faceline, look at your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on.
Hey y'all, sorry, I'm just popping in for a little bit. This isn't going to be long. This isn't going to be the documentary, anything like that. I scheduled that for an hour from now. That's an hour and 45 minutes. It's a long form. It's taken us back. We're going to, in this series, we're going to actually walk through how we got to where we are in the whole Unidocs situation. And yes, I completely lost my mind. Probably took too much cold meds over the last time. So it's an old school nonsense pre-record, if you get my drift. For those of you that know, you'll know exactly what's going to happen. I completely lost my marbles over the last week, and it's a fun one. I rewrote yeah, you'll get a gist of what I did anyways. But it'll be enlightening, I think, for a lot of people, because I think a lot of people forget the facts of how we got to where we are. Hey JK, hey Jackie, Perks. I got that one too. Somebody sent me a screen record of that. That's the part of the confusion here, is the multiple different platforms, and it's hysterical. But in the series, there's probably going to be, right now there's at least 5 videos that I'm going to be doing, potentially more. You kind of know how it evolves, but the back and forth from the platforms is hysterical. And in one of them, I'm actually taking Kick, YouTube, and Twitter and lining them together. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting little thing that happens, but we'll see. Hey, Angie. Hey, Outlaw. Harper. Sorry, y'all. I'm winded, so I'm like, Little Minx, Texas Tiff, Brittany, Sally, Jess Lulu, Tiff, Little Minx. Was that Justice, Jet Setter, Mothership, Stargazer Mom, Yinzy, L, Kitten Claus, Angel, Bama Beauty, Smiles, Lilith, Brianna, The Real Angel. There's Kenzie, Starry Night, Summer Butterfly, Linda. Brianna, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me find a button. I haven't done this in a few days, so I'm like, what am I doing? Thank you again.
All the bad bitches work. He like when I ride that.
Spider Woman, Leo the Lioness, Miss Cottonwood. Good morning, everybody. Nada, Brenda, Amethyst, The Good Gumby, Heartland Honey, Quartz, Bernie, Mama Schmida, Double Rose, Miss Lee, Truth Hurts, Melanie, Survivor Girl. How are you guys all? How's everybody doing? I'll be fine, y'all. It's just a viral thing, but when I get those of you with autoimmune issues, I don't even have to explain this stuff to you. When I get sick with anything like that, my pacemaker starts going off a lot. I start fainting with my pods. Like, it's all stupid. So I just have to take it easy. And this time I really had to take it easy. It hit me hard, but poor Kenzie's been dealing with it for like 5 weeks now. So I'm not really bitching that much, but I will have to say, I got to give props where props are due. And I have an incredible care team. So Kyle did the dishes. He's done laundry this week. He's helped me around the house. Our microwave went shit to shit. So he doesn't cook. And normally, like, he would help the girls and microwave stuff and do things like that. But the microwave went upside down. So it was a little bit of a struggle, but we made it through. We're all good now. I had to be, I'll show you guys. I'm just sitting here. I look like shit. I just showered. I don't have lashes on or anything. Like, I have to function today because we've got a choir concert. So, hey, Unleashed. It sets everything off. Yeah. Oh, Bomb, I'm sorry. Your eyes swollen. Ugh. Hey, Revival. Yeah. Tina, you get it. Yeah. I have drank so much fluid the last 5 days. It's unbelievable. By the way, too, Little Minx, I did call it a documentary, just being a smart ass. It's a Unidocs. It's a nonsense on the web production. I did a whole bunch of bullshit. Just wait. And as you know, like, if I did that one when I'm sick, you can only imagine my smart ass is the only. And y'all, I have to apologize. I'm very sarcastic and very dry humored, I guess. And I offend a lot of people without even realizing it when I'm being completely facetious or not serious. People take me really seriously. So I got to do better about that. But I'm extremely sarcastic. Most of you know that. Oh, no, Bama. Did you miss Lee? I made Miss Lee and Am pre-screen it to make sure I was like, I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore. After like an hour into the video, I'm like, am I making sense or is it the cold meds? What is going on here? So I made them pre-screen to make sure I knew what I was doing. They've been wild. I've heard a little bit. Not really, though. The people that have messaged me have just messaged me to check on me and haven't bothered me with YouTube drama at all. So I will have to say that that's nice. Like, some of you have all reached out, emailed me and stuff, and I appreciate it. Sorry if I haven't responded. If I even read some of them, I read them and like, Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a rough go for him. It's going to be rough because, but here's the thing, you know, I don't know. I go back to April 20th. That's where we're starting. And the shit that people were willing to jump on and co-sign with him from the jump of this, because you know, that was the narrative they were all going to go with. And April 20th on Twitter Spaces, where he first starts really talking shit on me, it's very telling. It's how everybody moves and everything like that. And by the way, too, just to address this, I don't know where this assumption got put out there. I genuinely believe that the 2 emails that I just posted over the weekend are totally different. They are. They're completely different. The color of the thing is different. Those are totally different from the ones that were like threatening to put the dark web. I've got 5 more of those too, but those 2 emails were from a different source. Could they be from her? Likely. Could they not be? Yeah, possible. I don't really care who it is. I just want nothing to do with her or anybody around her or anything of that nature. So that's the end of that story. Like, I don't give a fuck about these emails. I don't care about what's happening. I don't even understand it, but there's that. I don't know where people are so lost in the sauce. What have you guys been up to? Holy shit, there's 145 of you in here. What are you guys doing? Are you that bored? I appreciate y'all, but what? Are you guys that bored? Nobody else on right now? I don't know. That's okay. I'm not going to keep you much longer because I'm going to hold you guys hostage for an hour and 45 minutes here in 45 minutes. So, hey, Little Minx, maybe you know this. Has Uni ever shown the PayPal from JLR or anybody? Hey, Grace. Oh, I missed you guys too. Honestly, that's why I decided to pop in before, because I've missed you guys. Like, I miss chatting with you guys. Some of you guys genuinely, like, I enjoy. I might not chat with you guys off of here, but I still enjoy seeing your faces. I notice when you're missing. Like, I enjoy the genuine people around here too. Yeah, that's interesting, huh? Oh, hey, Elizabeth. How are you? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a few. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. So he showed the refund or the report he made on Betty's, but I've never seen the PayPal. Never once. Hey, Queen Bella. Hey, Kathy P. Yeah, okay. Well, that's where we're starting, just so you guys know. I'm taking it back because people and their assumptions and their misinformation and the continued all this craziness. And by the way, just for those one more time in the back, I do not have a past history or any foreknowledge of these human beings before the Marvon story, which unfortunately, for those of you that have been paying attention, realize that it's been a year. I'm not going to do this whole, my only wish for that is that Marvon would be shown some dignity. But I had no clue who these people were, still don't. So there's that. I hate the word dox. I hate the word banger. I hate the word owned. I hate all sorts of words now. Let me tell you. Yeah. By the way, it's got 2 X's. Yeah, the 23rd was a year. Yeah. I know. And the shit that they are still trying to twist up in that story is absolutely mind-blowing. Like, these people have nothing but chaos and confusion. And I am going to walk that back, just so you guys know, because I've never talked about how I actually, like, my original post. People think that other people broke this news. No, I did it on my main page, and then my shit got reported on Facebook and I lost access to my page. So I'm going to walk it. Oh, dunked. Yes. I hate the word uni. I know. You guys crack me up. Don't forget this. Don't forget that. Oh gosh, Nada. Just so you guys, some of you guys saw my short that I did. It might have been the cold meds, okay? It might have been. Oh, sorry. No effing way. I'm being facetious because somebody said that the other day in one of their lives. Don't forget the second X. So I do everything with 2 X's now because I'm being an asshole. That's the whole Again, sarcasm, sorry. So I rewrote The Boy Who Cried Wolf just for him. And when I say I rewrote it, I mean I actually like hand wrote it. I rewrote the whole entire thing. And then I found music for it. Yeah. The first 3 minutes are probably the most entertaining part of the whole hour and 45 minutes, but oh God, yeah, exactly, Brianna. Exactly. That's why I called it the Unidocs, because it starts off like you guys are just going to be mind blown when you watch this. And then we're going to take it from here into the Twitter space that followed. And then the following day, within 12 hours, it went from an attempted dox, which you guys will see, to a full blown dox and threats and all of this stuff, and everything changed. But you don't have to take my word for it. You'll see it all. I figured I'm going to do what I do best, and that's lay out the fucking timeline and the facts. Unfortunately, that is one thing that I'm decent about, is being able to use people's words against them. I busted out the legal pad and everything. Hey, Greg. Hey, Fit and Curvy. Oh my gosh. I had to find something to do, but my brain was listening to him talk. Oh, by the way, shit. Down the rabbit hole. I need to message you. I found the clips in the documentary that's coming up, by the way. Hey, Rockabit. Courts. I'm actually in one of them. I'm bringing out the whiteboard. I have like a big whiteboard for my girls. So I have one with dry erase markers. So I'm going to bring one of those out in one of the series too. I've lost my marbles. Okay. That's it. What was I go? There was something I was going to say though. Shit. This is what's happening. Twitter spaces. Yeah, I kind of feel some sort of way on that. I'm sorry to say this, but those girls kind of jumped in and were willing to talk shit with him, thinking he was right on April 20th about me. Like, there was a lot of premonitions and stuff. Again, they're super sweet, nothing against them. But when you are fed misinformation, it also kind of goes to show like how that uni fam kind of operated. Until people are actually gone at by him, they don't really see a lot of what he does. And it's really unfortunate. And again, I hold no grudges, but it's interesting how he's doing the exact same things to them now for calling him out. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, clips for Rabbit. The debunking of Pizzagate and QAnon. That's coming up. I got those. Thank you. I need to message Rabbit and tell her I found those clips. They're from April 20th. See, this is how my brain works. I thought about it when I was doing it, and then I was like, I got to message Rabbit and tell her I found the clips. Because every time anybody says he debunked that, I laugh. I laugh hard. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Grandma Sherry. Why do you not think he has moved on? Lisbeth, do you guys want me to be 100% honest about my opinion, or stick to the facts? Factually wise, this is how uni moves. This is how uni got accepted into the world he was accepted into, if I can say that nicely. Uni's a big circle talker, and this is what he does. This is historically how he handles things. Anytime he's called out, it's deflection. It's pointed at everybody else. That's factual. Opinion-based, I'll just give you both. My opinion of why he does this is because uni has fallen short of being what in his mind he thinks he's should have been. He's always lived in the shadow of somebody else that's done better than him personally, or this is in my opinion. He's always tried to fill shoes that he couldn't quite fill. So in the internet world, he created this persona that he was capable of doing all of these things, right? He was debunking things. He had a sense of purpose. He had a sense of belonging, a sense of self-worth. I think uni's got some mental health issues. Personally, again, this is my opinion and my opinion only. Could there be substance use? Absolutely. He's talked about it previously. I hope that's not the case. He seems very manic in his movements. Again, that could be from many different things, so I'm not going to try to hold him into anything like that. But I think it's because to him, admitting that he lied or did something that, takes a ding of this persona that he's developed, that he's so capable and he's all these amazing things. And even though it would show such a better side of him to take ownership and accountability, that's just not how he can maneuver. In his head, he's emotionally stunted. I see a 12-year-old boy. And that's what's even hard for me. Like, I have to sit back and like, I can emasculate him in 2 seconds. And I I can't say as though I don't enjoy it, because you treat women like shit and you're a punk. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I see that there's a lot bigger situation going on here, in my opinion. There's a lot more to this. Yeah, absolutely, Amethyst. And if you're willing to take accountability or like take credit for things that are horrific tragedies that actually affected people, like, fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. But I honestly think this is a lot more important to him than it is to many other people. And that's why he's so hell-bent on changing the term of dox. Here's the other thing, like, his current stance on doxing is anybody, well, what I've seen, anybody that looks anybody's information up and like potentially shares it, and says, hey, like, this is this so and so, even if you're investigating a true crime case, everybody's doxing. By Uni's rationale, if you share anything, you're fucking doxing somebody. He has changed exactly. He's an incel. I hate to say that too, but yeah. He has changed the meaning to try and fit, but he's done this for years, y'all, and gotten away with it. And most of the people that he's now going at co-signed this shit for years. I mean, he was talking about some name that most of the time when he tries to give himself credibility or use a story, I have no fucking clue who the hell that he's talking about, because he comes from such a different world that I find to be so fucking incredibly foolish and dumb to begin with, that none of those people register in me. And you're going to hear some of that coming up. But oh God, it's just a mess. This is more to him than people realize. There's a lot. Uni's whole persona, Uni's channel is built off lies. When your foundation is formed off of lies, it will always crumble. It might not have happened time and time again, but he probably was more so just allowed, just get the fuck away from us. We're done with you kind of thing. Yeah, and he becomes a super malicious liar. Like, he said in one of his titles that I was a malicious liar. I haven't lied on him one bit. It is his identity. This is who he's morphed into. I hate to say that, but yeah, exactly. Rockabit. Well, there's so many things, like, and he's totally just switched the whole definition of doxing. And that's because Uni has wanted to be the victim. Uni's been the chronic victim of his own life circumstances. And so why wouldn't it be for the internet? That's, again, my opinion. Brittany, I think she's just the same as him, to be honest. Hey, skip to my Lou. Yeah, I mean, Sally, in his theory of doxing would include anybody in the true crime community. It would also include him, because I know for a fact, has personal private information of JLR, whether it was shared publicly or not. Before, that doesn't seem to matter to Uni. I mean, it's, even though these people have been doxed. Anyways, like, the definitions that he comes out with and like starts to spin for his new theories kind of encapsulates everybody. But it's just how he moves. Hey, Benjamin. I think this is going to be eye-opening for a lot of people with how this started, because I don't think people even understand that this didn't start with Lettergate. This kicked off because I was railing Uni's ass because he was lying and telling bullshit and using my situations to give himself credibility. This kicked off because I said that the term vet bashing was not a thing. So what did he do? He needed to go one up and try to get the community's support and get them all riled up to come against me, because God forbid nonsense is honest and says, dude, that's not the fucking same. And then all hell broke loose. And I think Lettergate, genuinely, he doubled down to try and save his ass, thinking that the community was going to rally around him, because in these streams, he says it's just known. It's factually known that they do this stuff. without providing evidence, quote unquote evidence. Again, that's his term, not mine. Uni does that a lot. Anyways. Oh, Felony Melanie, he didn't have to ask for the smoke. He got the smoke over here. I ain't afraid of Uni. You're gonna, maybe all of you guys will be in a documentary. I've heard that he's bringing the other channel back out, and as soon as his lawyer says that he can do videos, that he is going to make us all our own videos on his big channel. Don't forget, he's a big YouTuber. Don't forget, he's a major YouTuber, and we're all going on the main page so our legacy can be etched in stone on YouTube. You can't make this shit up. I honestly hate to say this too. It makes me sad. It makes me sad for people like Uni, and it makes me sad for other people. People can't shut this off. It becomes an addiction. And I really I'm so thankful for my family that I don't have that opportunity to even let that happen. I don't have the availability to make this my main focus in life. It's just not possible, and it never will be. But for many people that lack, let me take this out of play. If I didn't have my littles, Kenzie's grown. She's an adult. Yes, she needs mom all the time. Poor kid with her illnesses. She has a rough go. But without having a sense of purpose, people feel lost. And I think that's kind of where he's at. I think this is his sense of worth and his sense of feeling like he's doing something. I hate to say that, and that's how he got in with the conspiracy theory groups, because a lot of those guys, the whole theory behind it is talking in circles to confuse for a purpose. That's their purpose, is to create confusion so people actually start believing the bullshit that they're spewing. That's how it happens. And I'm not fronting. I'm not trying to kick on any of you guys that follow all that shit. None of it. That's your personal thing. Totally fine with it. But you have also got to be able to put it into reality too. And a lot of these people can't. Side thought, AI, artificial intelligence, knows who we all are and where we live. I think the government, that's another thing. I don't know. Strangers on the internet knowing where we're all my shit's been put out there for so long that I was doxxed. We've talked about it. It's so fucking annoying. Okay, here I am. You come into my door, bring DoorDash or ice cream. Kyle would prefer. Oh, Grandma Sherry, thank you so much. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off here. I'm having a hard time talking this much. I went through 2 bags of throat lozenges to get through this documentary, and I made it. You can thank cold meds for the insanity. I even started singing in this one. But it was only 1 line. It's not as bad as they normally are. I didn't change the voices, but maybe I will do an old school throwback for those of you that have been around. That might confuse the shit out of the new people, though. Yes, it does, Michael. Absolutely. All right, y'all. I'm going to head out. I will see you guys in a half hour. Sorry, I'm not staying on longer. Thank you all for popping in. Thank you for the super stickers, super chats. Y'all are amazing. I've got to catch up a lot. There's a lot I missed. I'm hearing a lot. And today I won't be catching up, though, because I'm going to drop the documentary. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm going to drop the documentary. Then I have a nail appointment. Yes, I'm going to get my nails filled because I have a choir concert tonight that I need to go to. It's the last one of the year. And then we've got time for bed and start all over again tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow I'll catch up a little bit better. See, I have to plan out even when I'm going to have time for this. Bye, Mama. Bye, y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out and stopping by and seeing me. I need to remind you all, go do something good for you. Self-care is so important. And I know a lot of you guys have not been doing anything for you because a lot of you are caregivers. A lot of you guys are Internet hate machine. Yeah. How do I say stuff without saying too much? I think a lot of people are going to learn a lot about situations that they might have an inclination of, but there just isn't. I think there's going to be more stuff that gets put out about that. I really do. I genuinely think we're all in for some shocks of things to come. I think there's a lot of lies that have been told. I really do. I genuinely believe that there is so much more to this situation. That's why he's freaking out too. All right. I will see you guys in a half hour. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.